Hey my lovelies and welcome back to Big Squared Gaming. I am Scottish Bix and it is Horror Wednesday. I absolutely love my horror games. We're going to be doing some more of the Gravedigger. So I did wonder why at the end of the last episode it didn't fulfill one of the endings. It turns out technically there's 3 endings. Losing to the demon is the 3rd ending. It just isn't marked as an ending, even though it's technically an ending. So we're gonna go back. I want to get at least one of them. Now that we understand the principles around it, some of it is luck, some of it's not. Let's see if we can get one of these endings. Let's go. I probably should have skipped the intro. Never mind. This guy is so dodgy. Hey, demon dude. You gonna bug the shit out of me this time? Yeah, he's a handsome man. Okay, let's go. Right, so we know this time, we know how I fluffed it last time, and I know how to fix that this time. So let's be doing that. Okay. So weird to see that door closed now. Let's get this rolling. Oh. Does it just auto skip the intro this time? Oh, maybe it auto skips it because I've already played it. Okay. Alright, okay. So we're just gonna get on with this. Right. I'm not gonna use crosses in rooms this time until I get some, because obviously I don't have any to use, so I just need to pay attention. So as you can see, it's a completely different layout this time. So let's just start. Let's pick anyone and go. Let's get one that's got a bit of money in it. Let's go right to that back corner. Let's go. Welcome to the Gravedigger. Your job is to give up 3 graves per night and deposit all valuables in the alms box. The alms box is sitting on top of the altar in the main church area. If you come across anything interesting during your digs, you must leave it on top of the altar. There are items you can purchase from the online store to help you with these interesting items. You can access it on your computer. Right, we remember that from last time. So I'm going to go right to the back end this time, straight off, guys. So we don't have any of the usual things. So one of the things I should have got straight away was the chalkboard. I should have got the divining rod. And apparently you can only use them 1 per night. So that was part of my problem. So I kept saying, it's broken. Why is it not working? Why is it not working? And that's because you can't use it a second time. So that is what was happening there. That's fine. I'm okay with that. So now that I know that, it makes life a little bit easier. So that nerdy Clark. Let's go in here. Let's... apparently you always get a bone on the first night. It's just random in one of them, and then the other ones it's set graves, so you have to just find it. So yeah. Alright. What I am gonna do, just out of curiosity, because last time it had to give me back my bones thing up here, I'm gonna... Oh, I need to put that down. What I was maybe going to do is put it down in that room to begin with and see if that message still appears, out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity. The other 2 I will keep for incidents, shall we say. And the other thing I realised is the crosses, I looked into it, the crosses actually get 2 uses. So my mistake was I was picking it up after 1 burn. You need to pick it up after 2. So I was overusing the crosses, which is, yeah. Okay. That is a nice start. Have anything at the end? No. Okay, let's do this. Probably gonna cut out taking, unless something happens, taking the coffins to and from. I'll kind of maybe show who it's going to be and then jump to in the building. It just for time, guys, for the video. Oh, she got a tartan coffin? Yeah, that's cool. Right, demonic entity is gaining power right, okay, so we've got a corruption. We need to go deal with it, apparently. so it's not in here. So we've got our first corruption. There's usually 3 corruptions, I think. There was 3 corruptions the first night. So let's go see if we can find this corruption. That door was closed, so I'm going to assume it's in here. There it is. So when there is corruption and you use the cross, it uses the cross in one go. Whereas if you have the cross in the room... Really? You have the cross in the room. It can use it up to twice. Okay, so let's... I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I think there's 5 rooms that you need crosses for. Okay, there's 1 piece there. There you go. We've got 1 piece. Excellent. See, I'm surprised he doesn't have anything. Mary, you're looking very masculine. Because that was 71 I just drunk. Mary Clark's looking very masculine. I can hear the whispering. Yep, I could hear that. There we go. Bring back my bones. Right, so if we get another corruption tonight, we're going to need to buy a cross to deal with it. A last minute cross to deal with it. So I'm going to put the bones down there. I want to take a look, actually. I need to know who else I'm going for. That top corner, I can see it. Number 8. Let's go for number 8 once we're done here. Right, so we've got our first bone. Which I think has little bit of luck. But that's... I don't think it is a little bit of luck. I think somebody said that you always get one on the first night. And then after that, it's a combination of using different tactics to find it. Sometimes... You know, you kind of have a feel if you're not getting bones, you're in trouble. Sort of scenario. Who's this? Reaps. Okay. Alrighty. I'm just not looking forward to when the demon starts doing the jump scares. That's always fun. Why does it look like a cat walked all over it? Like, does it look like there's cat paw prints all... Is it just me or does it look like there's cat paw prints all over it? Alright. Apparently the black light... Oh, this was the other thing. Apparently the black light shows handprints on some of the coffins, on some of the stones, and one of them will have a bone in it. I'm not hearing any whispering. Alright, let's go. Need to think about what we're buying. I don't have much money for tomorrow, so could get interesting. I think we're clear on this front. Not hearing any whispering. Oh, there's one there. Okay, hang on. Right, so we do have one. Okay, so I'm gonna need to... Okay, I'm going to need to store. I need to buy one now. Okay. And I need to buy 2 for tomorrow. hopefully... I'm gonna turn lights and stuff off. If I clear this corruption, hopefully that's easier for tomorrow. And I need to go put everything back in the box. So I think this is a good one to put one in tomorrow because it looks like, yeah. This one's had a couple in it tonight. Okay, so let's, oh, need to go put it in the box and then we can go to bed. 261. Alright. Let's hopefully I got all of the corruption. Let's find out. Haven't had any jump scares yet. They're gonna peek through the door like you did last time. Yeah, see? Why? Why, dude? Why? Yeah. Good, good, good. The night is quiet. That's what we needed. That's what we needed. Right, well, we've only got... I thought I ordered 2. Okay. I think what I need to do here... I'm gonna go check there's nothing else in here before when I start this. Right, here we go. So what I want to do is I'm gonna order, and it's gonna cost me, but I'm gonna order 4 crosses to begin with. And then they go in each of the rooms. Actually, I've got one in one of the rooms already, don't I? Is it this room? Wait, where'd my cross go? Oh, look, one of the drawers. I didn't do that last time. That's weird. Okay, my cross... Son of a bitch! My cross has disappeared from this room. I had a cross in here. That's kind of annoying. Okay, so we need... I'm going to order them for the moment. They're an immediate. And then the other thing I want to buy is... I have an immediate. I want, divining rod as well. Right, okay. So. I just pooped a brick. Right, let's... Okay. So what I'm going to do is get the crosses up and running ASAP. And they should give me a little bit of coverage. So I don't think... Yeah, I'm ignoring it. I don't see anything in those play. One in this hallway as well. The idea being that if I can get all the crosses up, I get 2 hauntings in each room then per cross. Which is the idea. I'm ignoring him chapping on windows. And that should cover me hopefully for the night. I have 1 spare. Oh, I have a couple spare. Okay. I'm a bit confused. I thought I had 7. Okay. Okay, there was a scare there that I didn't see. Which is fine. So the other thing I'm going to grab is the divining rods. And we're going to go forward. I need to keep an eye on them because it's only... You can use it twice. Okay, so. Let's see. Go up. Okay. Over here? No, over here. Yes, it's definitely this section here. I don't know if it does it more. Right. Got one in here and we have 4 tombs, so let's just go. Let's start with this one. And the games have begun. The demon is going to annoy us. Right. Right. Nothing else there. Nothing in there. Okay. I need to get the chalkboard as well. We've got number 1. Man, this guy is so shifty. I don't mean us. I mean, the fact that we're doing it is bad, but the fact that this guy is supposed to be protecting the sanctity of this place and he's selling it out is just horrific. Well, I suppose that depends on your view. Depends on whether you believe in religion and things like that. But then I suppose the argument could be it doesn't matter. A corpse is a corpse and it should be treated with respect. Any of them? Nope, we're still good. Ah. We're still okay. Go away. Go away. Go away. That's like, he's obsessed with this hallway. Right. Hey. Nice. Okay. Right, we're down to a 50-50 chance now. This is not so good. I don't know if the game intentionally screws with you. Like, maybe it intentionally changes. Like, I don't know if it's set that once it's done, that's the ones it's in, and you can, or if the game intentionally messes with you and you do dig the right grave, but it moves the bone. I don't know. Oh, I see you poking around the side there, dude. Go away. Go away. I see you. Go, go. There you go. Well, these were both paupers' graves, so it doesn't make a difference as to which one it is. Oh, look, there's another one in the corner that I didn't see. Oh, that changes it. I didn't realize there was one in the corner as well. But it doesn't matter, we found it! She's really emaciated. How are we doing on the crosses? Oh, that door's open ajar. Okay. I'm gonna put everything we found in. I don't know how fast it goes. Like, I don't know if... Yeah. Right, bone number 2 collected on the second night. That's fantastic. That's doing much better than I was expecting, actually. Yeah, game's a lot less creepier this time round. Just probably because I know what to expect, and it also doesn't help playing in daytime. I know that's a bit boring, guys, but needs must. Not that I prefer playing horror games at night. I do 100% prefer them. Just a given. I think we're alright. So I need to order. I've got 3 still. Can't order much. I don't think I can order. No. What I might order is an additional key, because that's all I've got money for. And I think that's it. I think that's... Look at that. You can... I didn't even know you could do that last time. Right, are we good? Oh, see, that one's burnt, but I think it does another one. I think it does 2. I think we're good. I think that covers it for 1 more. And then you replace it after it... I think after it completely disappears. What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there and see if anything appears. Since that's now in place. Because it should be that it doesn't. Because that's what they should be there for. But we'll find out. I should have gotten them all. So let's find out. So I don't know if it does 2, then burns to that crisp. Or if that is the sign of the first one. And then it does more after. I'm not 100% sure. Like, I don't know if that means it's done 2 protections already now that it's burnt down. Or if it's a case of... Yeah. So it says 4 corruptions cleared, but only 1 of the crucifixes was down. So that, I don't know. So we'll find out. If something appears in the hallway, then we know that's it. Right, I was going to go get the divining rods again. We also have money now, so I don't know if I should order the chalkboard. But see, that's a lot of money difference to order it last minute. The red door. The red door's kind of creepy. Right, let's see. So we've done that back one. I think we got one. Was it that one we got one out of? I don't remember. Let's go. Maybe you can only use them every second night? We're not getting a response here. Maybe you can only use them every second night then. I thought it said it once a night. Okay, that's not working. Okay, let me go. Alright. Okay, so we need another method to do it. Okay. Let's get that. Let's start at the top. That's got like tons of them right at the top, so let's go to the top. I have no idea what I'm doing here, guys. I'm just trying to work this out. My understanding was, I don't know if the crucifix, because it said there was 4, but only 1 crucifix is burned down. That makes me think that maybe it does burn down after the 2. I don't know what I'm looking for. This is the problem. Done this one already. No, I didn't. Oh, oops. I guess I'm doing this one. Ugh. You wish you... Yeah. That's annoying. I was looking for... It says that there's a... Oh, I've done those ones anyway. See if there's got bone in it. That's gonna be... That's just gonna be incredible. It'll be like, no way. I didn't mean to do that. I really didn't. Ugh, get through. Apparently some of the graves have handprints on them. I haven't seen any yet. I don't know. You're supposed to use a different combination of things. You're supposed to use the chalkboard with the rods, with this, with... Yeah, a couple of different things. I kind of want to nip back out before I do this one, because I'm trying to get my head around how this works, you know? Oh, okay, I'm already working. No, I was trying to turn on my light like that. I'm not seeing any kind of signs that says... Like, because it says you see handprints on them, and I've not seen anything that's indicating. Unless it's not every turn, unless it's, like, I don't know. Nope, I don't see anything that again, doesn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense to me last time, so... I don't know, guys. The honest answer. I've yet to see it, and I might have to look it up. I've yet to see this work, so maybe somebody else knows. Right, well, that one's burnt down as well, so that it might be. No, I don't know if that indicates that they've done two now, and I've still got a couple left, so I'll see. I'll see if something appears. As I say, if that had a thing in it, I was gonna be over the moon. I was like, yeah, no way. That was my fault. I was too busy sort of looking, and I clicked on something. So, yeah. It's interesting though, because I really liked this game when I played it, and it's weird. It's maybe it's only because I only played it the other day. It's really not as creepy the second time round. It may be a case of you have to leave it for a bit and play it again. Also, I suppose the hauntings are easier to begin with, so we're not getting a lot of jump scares yet. So maybe that's part of it. Really didn't get a lot of money tonight, which is not good. We've only got one corpse now, so... I think we're only at 98 in total for this evening. So what's that? Since I can't do... Where am I going next? Since I don't have a lot of money, and I have no idea which one is which, I might... I'm gonna go take a gander. Chart. There. That one there. That's the last high value one that's on the board. So let's go grab 42. Who's 42? Peach. Okay. On to the third one for the night, and, oh. Nah, we didn't get a bone tonight. Not great, but, is what it is. Well, that was 150 out of that. And he does have... Oh, okay. Have the money for 2. Haven't seen anything else appear on the walls in here. Or in here. And they have burnt down, so I don't know. That was worth doing. Maybe, maybe not. I haven't seen any additional marks, so I don't know. I mean, the crucifixes haven't disappeared, so... Like, the first night that crucifix I had disappeared. I assumed it disappears when... I don't know. I was hoping to see something on the walls with the burnt one there, so we would know if that was the case. Right, end of night 3. Didn't find a third bone, which is not great. But we have found 2 of... I think online it said there was 6. I estimated there would be 5, but maybe there's 6. That one is still standing. That one is still there. I don't know if I pick it up once it's... There's nothing else on the walls that I'm seeing. In the rooms where they've burnt down. I think I need to do... I need to order... Right, okay. Let's go do a check. For bed. Oh. Hey, 345. That's good. Right, let's take a look around again now that I have paused for another 2 seconds. Make sure nothing else has appeared. I think we're in bed. So nothing was showing when I went to bed. Yeah. Hopefully tonight we'll find out if... because there's something... There we go. Right, so it is right. It does appear. So the burnt one means it's done. Okay, that's what we needed to know. And I'm okay with that. That was the piece of information I needed. Because if it burnt down to the bottom, it means it's been used twice. That was the piece of information I was trying to work out. So that's fine. So like that. So all we need to do is rescue rims. Go pick up the new stuff. Okay. Let's try the rods again. I think the rods might be every second night. So, with luck, it's going to give us one we've already done a load in. Like maybe that top corner or something crazy like that. That's going to make it easier. Oh. Okay. Are we going this way? No. No, 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 no. And this way. Eh? One of these ones. So we have 6. Let's start with Ace, shall we? There's an S in it. I don't think the letters are in order. I think they're just in the name. Right? So that was the top back corner. So 53, 49 to 53. Right, so that's these ones here. There's definitely an S in it. Sorry, 49 to 56. That's these ones here. I mean, it could be... There's an S in a few of them. Oh. That's really crap lighting. There we go. Oh, I don't have a key. I'm only going to order the keys that I need. Because I don't... Oh, that one's burnt out. Make sure there's not one down there. No, there's not. Right, nuts. Right. Alright. Okay, so we know it's got an S in it. I don't know if there's another letter yet. Let me go have a look. No, just an S. I wonder if there's a letter after I put body back. Right, so we know it's an S, and we know it's up. I'm wondering if it's... I'm wondering if it's 55, maybe. Right, R and S. Okay, so R and S. Let's have a look at the board. Jojo does. Dark does. Spectre does. They all have 8 R's and S's. Great. That's what we wanted. I don't know if the position of it makes a difference, because if the position of it makes a difference, I would think it's maybe currency or Dreamstepper. I don't think Dreamstepper's in this one. Up to 56. No, it's not. So I think it's currency. Let's go with currency. I mean, how strong must you be to be hauling all of this around on your own? Not only have you spent X number of you know, an hour or whatever digging the hole, you've also then hauled this thing up on your own, pushed it down, you haul it, you know, the strength you must have is incredible. The Hulk is working as a gravedigger. I'd love to. I need to check when I do video editing for this what that graphical glitch is each time you do that, because there's always a hiccup moment. It's not in here, and apparently neither's anything else. No, there's a little bit. There's not nothing. Crap. Oh, that door opened a lot. R-E and S. I'm not sure that door should have opened as much as that already. Oh, well, there was something at least. Alright, so before we go forward, R-E and S. Could be that one. There's no E in that. There is an E in that. Right, so it's either Oren or Jojo. Right, Jojo is 50. And Oren is 53. I'm gonna go with Jojo. I am 100% starting to doubt myself now. I was feeling like, yeah, at the start of this, I was like, yeah, I got this, I got this, I got this, I know what I'm doing this time. I'm now doubting myself. I'm now like, no, I don't know if I do have this. I don't know. And I can't even, if I can't do it the second time, this is going to be on standard gameplay. Standard gameplay. Really? I can't even do it. How? I would love to know people who've been able to do it on nightmare mode, because I'm struggling to do this on standard. I imagine nightmare mode, you get less time and more graves. How do you do that? Are you meant to use a combination? Once you know where you're going and the letters, are you meant to use the black light to identify which one it is? Is that how you're meant to do it? Like... Crap, it's not in here. Well, that's not good. I'm just checking my crosses. Definitely indicated this patch, so there has to be another one up there. Right, that's all still okay. Ah, yeah, that one's burnt down. R-E-S and T, okay. So I need more crosses for tomorrow. And another chalk. Right. I need to go put all the stuff in. Right. It's not as much money as I would have liked. Door is creaking open further and further. Okay, I think we're good to go to bed. R-E-T-N-S. R-E-T-N-S. Like, I don't know if it's in the same order, or if it's like, so I don't know if R is further in than the E is. I don't know. Or if it's just random letters on the board. I don't know how many nights you get before it comes for you. Like, it was R-E-T and then S. So this is... So let's have a look, right? Still could be that. Still could be Oran Spectre. Could be Dream Stepper as well, to be honest. It could be Stephen Hinkle, which is 66. Okay. Ooh. The light changes sometimes. Like, see when I was looking at that, it was, yep. But let's go. We still haven't found the one that's in the back corner anyway. Let's start there. Ooh. There we go. Well, that's a good start. I don't know if that's gonna then wipe the board. So that actually was one that that's one of them. Okay, that's us up to 3. That's even to where I got to the first time, and I've done it slightly quicker. It doesn't mean I'm gonna find all the pieces. If there's 3 of 6 and you've got to do it before night 7, that I don't see, unless I get a bone every single day, I don't see how I'm gonna do that. I might, after this one, take a wander around with the black light again and see if I can see anything. I'm not sure how long the batteries last for black light, but yeah. Oh. Okay. I might go and grab it and just look while I'm out with it. I've yet to see anything that indicates, so I don't know. It's just worth a try, really, maybe? Maybe? There we go. That one's got a handprint. That one doesn't. Okay, so we know what we're looking for now. That one has a handprint, so let's try digging that one up. It didn't say everyone that had one. It said sometimes it's an indicator the bones are there. It's got a D in it. I'm doing 34 right now. No, it doesn't. Interesting. It did have a handprint on it, but I'm not... Yeah. Okay. They did say not everyone that has a handprint has one, but one of them does. So you just need to go through... Okay. Dudes! Yes, I am tense. I'm shouting dude. One last sweep before bed. There we go. Hey. We're looking for something with M and D. That's fine. That's a good start. We're gonna take the divining rod. M and D. So I don't know, right? So 29 to 25 to 29 has an M and a D in it. Let's just go for a wander, shall we? Oh, no way. Is there another one up here? This way? Is there another one up here? Oh, no way. So there's another one up here. Alright, well we've got only a couple of graves up here, so let's just go. It's another incident. It's another demon getting power incident. Fuck. Oh, your dowsing rod's snapped and broke, but that's fine. With the... No! The hell was that? So we need to get more rods, but I can't use them tomorrow anyway, so I've got another day before I need to get another rod. I think you only get like 7 nights or something like that. I mean, that's all I got last time. And it seems to be progressing at the same speed despite the fact that... Yeah, despite the fact that I don't seem to be getting corruption stopped. So it's almost like that's not stopping the demon progressing. I don't fully get it. Here we go. That was not bad. Let's check if we need to replace anything. Oh, that door is now fully opened. Okay. Fully replaced. That board. So that was the one that it was telling us to go to. That's fine. So it's blacklight and guessing game, maybe? I think I'll put this back because it's of no use to me now. Well, wasn't in there. Can't seem to collect that item. I can see it, but I can't seem to... There you go. Alright. It's not... I don't know. Maybe you need to alternate it. One night using the chalkboard, one night using the divination rods, and then work that way. Really appreciate it if you don't do that. I don't know what it is I'm looking for. Like, I don't know what piece I'm now looking for. I've got multiple pieces. I don't really know what I'm now looking for. I don't know how many pieces. I thought it was 5 because I thought the chest bone was in the crypt. So I thought it was just 5 arms, legs, and then a head, but I could be wrong. I don't know how many warnings you get. Like, I don't know if it just comes for you or if it's like, because obviously we saw the first game, it was like, it grows tired of you. And it's like, is that when it comes for me? When it says it grows tired of you? I don't know. Okay, that was number 3. It's still not showing, so I think we're still okay. Double N, good to know. So what do we need? We need Your plasticity quality of energy rank 1 raising rods of batteries depleted. Rods of batteries depleted. Right, I'm not really fussed about that. Right. Oh, right, okay, we need to go get a thing for this space. I'll check nothing appeared up there. I don't see anything up there. I think we're okay. Yep. Yeah, I don't see... I'm not hearing any whispering. I think we're fine. Let's check the other rooms before... There we go. Ooh, double N. We went ooh, double N. Right, let's go to bed before anything else happens. U double N. So we need a U double N. Right, I think we're getting close now. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's gonna kill us tonight. Demon grows tired of you. Right, I think so tonight is the night it will take us out if we don't. Okay. Double N. Okay. Although it's saying that it's not in the doorway yet. So let's have a look. U double N. Okay. U double N. There's a double N, but no U. That's not it. Nope. It's W in. And that's a U, but there's no double N. Nope, I'm gonna go double check that, because I'm not seeing anything that would resemble that. So, yeah, you double in. Right? Okay, so let's go down. That's not got a U in it. That doesn't have a U. That doesn't have a U. That doesn't. That does, but it's only got a single N. So next slide. That has a U, but only one N. That one doesn't. That one has a U, but no N. No U. No U. That one does have a U, but no N's. That one has N's, but no U. No U. No U. That has a U, but there's no N's. That has no U. Has no U, and that has no U. No U. That has a U, but no N's. Yeah, U in that. No U, no U, no U, no U. That has a U, but no N's. No U, no U, no U. That has a U, only one N. That has a U, but only one. No, it has two N's. Null run. We done null run? 54. It's gonna have been 3 up there. Are you kidding me? It's gonna be 3 in the same patch? Have I just gotten really unlucky, guys? See if there's one in here. I'm gonna be like, what? No way. No way it is. I'm absolutely gobsmacked at that. Let's go check our crosses. That one needs replaced. That one's okay. That one's okay. I'm gobsmacked at that, guys. I'm absolutely gobsmacked at that. Yeah. That was not what I was expecting. Yeah. I of course now don't know where else to go. Because yeah, I've not got any other guide for tonight. Yeah. Oh, I'm freaking out a little bit. So I think I just need the skull now. So there is 6 bones in. I wasn't thinking of the pelvis. The pelvis bone is one of them. So apparently there's 2 different endings you can do. You can take and put them all on the altar and have the ending. Or through that gate up there to the left that we can see, which we wandered through in the first video, where we take it to the mausoleum and then we put it to there. And I don't know what happens at the end of either ending, but those are the 2 endings essentially. I can't believe that there was I can't believe there was one up here. I really can't. I'm just like, really? That was 3 in one plot. I'm a bit... part of me wants to dig that one up just to check it's not 4 in one plot. I haven't even seen the eyes yet, so I think we're okay. DNA. Okay. Right, put the... Ah, she got quite a lot of money this time, right? I'm just double checking that there's no... yeah. Um... I did get another divining. I'm gonna double check everything and then I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, see that cross is burned out. That one's not. That one's not. Okay, so we're good. It's just one that we need. Okay. It's... DNA. Right, that's one of the ones we need. Plus, we're gonna have the divining rod, so... We use a combination of the letters plus the divining rod. We should get what we're looking for. And I think I can buy the Ankh to get through another night. Demon grows tired of you. Mm-hmm. Demon's pissed with me. DNA. Yep, it's coming. DNA. Let's find the area first, and then we'll come back. See if this is top corner again. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? Right, so it's here. Okay, so is it this way? No. This way. Here. Okay, could be that one. Only a couple. Nope, the dining row's broke already. It's not that. I think it's this one. Oh, look, there we go. Right. Found all the pieces. So let's just do it. Let's do the ending here where I put everything on there, right? And then what I'll do from there is I might run through it really quickly again, but not actually show on camera and just show the ending. I'll see if I can find time for that before I'm due to release this video, just so that we can see all the endings. Just because I don't, it's a 2-hour playthrough, and I don't want to do another video on this, so I might yeah. Unless you guys are really enjoying the series, but to be honest, the game doesn't change much. The hauntings don't change much. I don't know how much, other than getting achievements, I don't know how much replay value there is game-wise. But for what it costs, it's not very expensive. And it was fun for a couple of hours of play. I mean, and if you're trying to get all 3 of the endings, then, you know, that's 6 hours of gameplay, which is, you know, for what you pay for it. Not that much. Not that much. Not that expensive. So, I always view it as this. If I was to go for a night out, not that I drink, because I don't really drink. If I was to go for a night out, what would an evening with the guys or the gals out, having some beers, etc., what, you know, what would that cost me? How many hours of entertainment would I get? You know, and there's no replayable value in that, because you can't re-drink a drink. Well, yeah, well, depends on whether it comes back up or not, but you can't re-drink a drink. And, so from that perspective, you know, I think I have to finish the night, so. It's the way I always look at it as if I was having like a nice meal out or I was going out, you know, I was just having a nice time. How many hours would I do it for and how much would it cost me? And then if I was to look at a game, how much does the game cost me? Because at the end of the day, so one playthrough of that game, how much am I getting per hour? And then the difference with that is that you can leave the game for a year or 2 years, come back and replay it again. You know what I mean? Like, there is replay value in it that there is not. Although, the argument could be on a really good night out, what you get for that is memories. And they will be with you a lifetime. So, there's different balances. But that's kind of the way I view it. So, if I spend 100 quid on a game and I play 20 minutes of it and I can't stand it, I'm like, What did surprise me in this game was that nothing ever grabbed me. Like, none of the tombs ever, nothing from any of the tombs ever grabbed me. Did I not? Do I need to... Oh, do you know what I didn't do? Like a sausage that I am. Did I put the skull up? I did. Right, so what we're doing now is... Is there an A? Why is there an A? There shouldn't be another tomb, should there? Oh, I'm doing this one now. Oh, that cross is burned out. Double A. It's trying to tell me there's still one to go, but I'm a bit confused. I think the one I just grabbed was number 13, wasn't it? It does have a double A, actually. I think I've got all of them, though, so I don't know why it's telling me. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't have all of them. What I'm gonna do... I don't know if this is the end of the game now that I've found all the pieces, or if there's still more pieces. So what I'm gonna do is buy the Ankh. Right? More keys. My divining rod snapped again. Alright. And then... let's get speed boost, shall we? Right. Let's do a double check before we go to bed. Let's put everything in the box. Alright. AEY. Okay. Alright, let's see what happens. Oh, that was a door. That's the dude. That was a different sound than normal. Oh, okay. He's coming into my room. Holy shit!
I see you found something interesting. Good. Now the presence here will have no power. You have done well. You have given me a wondrous gift, my child.
Okay.
For that, you have my thanks.
Oh, he's so
but
creepy.
Now I have no more use for your services.
It was never about the
And
money.
I simply can't allow you to leave after learning so much here.
Okay.
I am sorry, my child.
He's gonna kill us.
It must be done.
Oh, lovely. Well then. Where's he burying us? We're getting one of two. Okay. Yeah, so part of my supporters who were part of my graveyard. Yeah, so obviously the supporters of the game. Alright, that's one of the endings. Okay, that's cool. Alright. Achieve any ending while playing a starter. I do want to get the other ending, though, for sure. I absolutely do. So, yeah. So what I might do is play through this, guys, and then just stick the other ending in. So, if I can get the other ending. So, here's the other ending. If we succeeded, I'll pick it up with me finding the bones, and I will go from there. Okay, so that's me just buried the number 3. So I think there's a few things I'm going to do here. So my plan now so you can see, like, he's not even out the door yet. That's how well I'm doing. And I've got plenty of stuff sort of kept. I'm going to pick up the bones. Deposit the stuff. And then what we're going to do is go to where I think the second ending is, which is, I think I've already picked up the key. Let me double check I picked up the key of the desk. Yes, I have. I don't know why it's given me a second one, because, like, D, and that looks like a 1. A 1 in anyone's name. Well, there's numbers in that one. There. 22. Which, I don't know why it's telling me to go to 22, because... Yeah. I don't know if maybe there's something extra you need when doing the second ending. We will find out. So, I believe we go through here. Turn my torch on, so I can actually see. Wind our way through to the tomb at the back that we found the first time in the first game we played. And then I believe we need to put the bones here. So. I think we just leave them there. I think that's it. I don't think we do... I don't think we do anything else. Oh. Oh. Ooh, oh. Oh! Interesting. Oh! Oh, the demon is now possessing us. Interesting. Okay, we're playing as the demon. Is it a demon or is it a tortured soul? It's implying it's a demon. But... I don't know. Oh, this is so cool. Either or, we're screwed by the sounds of it, because we either die to the demon the first time, he kills us, or this. So, you. Oh, we get in that way, okay. There he is.
What are you doing here? You should be working. Well, what do you need? On with it. What have you done? You have no power here.
Well, you corrupted the land, dude, by digging up,
Stay
so there's
away from
plenty
me.
of... Your church is sanct... Oh! Oh! That was brutal. How is he still alive? Oh, nasty.
I'll see you soon.
Okay, what's gonna happen now? Is it gonna let us... Of course it's not gonna let us go, is it? Interesting. Okay, so that's the second ending. And then you've got, obviously the third sort of another ending is, yeah. So here's something that's interesting. So here's my take on the game. There's a few things I think you can only find one bone a night. I think that's how it works. I think the bones are semi-random, which is why you get, at the end, even though you've got all the bones, it gives you another one you can dig up. I think there's a random chance every night of one of the bones. Probably, yeah. And you always find the bones in the same order. So obviously, if there's a bone, you know, so it's not like a case of you can find a leg or arm or head. You always find the two legs, then the two arms, then the you know, that seems to be... Now, it could just be that I, by chance, got it in the same order, but I don't think it is. I think that's intentional. I think there's a hidden level of corruption in the game that's not just about the corruption of the demon in the building. I think every time you dig up a corpse, corruption goes, because in a sense you're breaking the sanctity of the place, which is why even though like that last playthrough, and I did it in like an hour and 15, I never had a corruption appear. I always had the crosses up. I think the reason it didn't succeed is, and we still had the corruption ticking through and the demon still gets closer and closer, is because every time you dig up a corpse, you are breaking corruption, or you're creating corruption, and you're breaking the sanctity of the place, and I think that's what's happening. So I think you can only get one a night. I think there's a random chance. I think you're meant to use the game's tools to find the random ones it's giving you. And then if you miss one, it potentially is another one that's way. So you're going to get one out. And then I think there's a sort of hidden corruption thing going on. There's no happy ending. As such, I think you either get killed by the demon outright, he kills you, or it doesn't necessarily say the demon continues to possess you, but I would assume so. It could be that he just wanted to deal with him. So, my thoughts on the game, pros and cons. Let's start with the cons. Let's go negative first. So, the movement was a little bit glitchy, but it's not a deal breaker. It was just fidgety a little bit. I don't think it explained the way the crosses work very well at the start. Maybe I was just going through it too quickly. I think it needs to take a breather between and use an example, like a training example of have you get rid of one and then make you put a cross down to show you the difference. Because it just says they can last, but you don't know, like I didn't know whether it was burnt out meant it lasted. It doesn't. Maybe it should like change its color slightly and become black or something to indicate there's already been one against it or something like that, so that you know that there's two that if it can trigger twice, you've still got one left on it. It doesn't really explain the principles, like you can't use certain things twice in a row and stuff like that. I think that there could be more explanation to it. Things that I really liked about it, I love the concept of the game. I think it's quite different. It's a bit morbid, but I like that. I like the morbidness of the game. I actually kind of like the cheese factor. I think the demon, if it is a demon, really creepy. Well done. And without a crazy amount, you haven't gone overboard on the jump scares, and I think that's good, because I think some of these games they just go overboard in the jump scares. I like, yeah, I think it kind of winds you up. I think, you kind of creep yourself out. I think the atmosphere of the game is well done. I think the building looks good. I like, you know, the creepiness of the church and everything. I do find churches creepy. But yeah, yeah, I like it. I think it's good. It doesn't give you a hint of how you get the different endings, which some people might get annoyed at, but I actually kind of like. You kind of have to work that out on your own. Thoughts on how I would make it better? Story. Let me explain that. So you're a gravedigger. You're being paid to dig up graves and get money. That's fine. Well, what is clear by the end is he's not really after the gold. That's a bonus to him. What he's after is the bones. He needs to find the bones because he needs to banish the demon. But why? Like, why is he so dodgy? What's funky about him? He's obviously clearly a dodgy guy. You know, he deals with you at the end, right? So here's my point. Why would you, as a gravedigger, when you've not been told to look for these bones just to dig up for money, why would you be buying the torches and the chalkboard and all that to help you tell you where the gold is? Not the gold is, the bones are. Why? You have no reason to want to find the bones. That makes no sense. So I think they need to add another element to the story, like that you're kind of, you know, you wake up and you say to yourself, you know, you can hear yourself talking to yourself or something that's saying, I don't trust this guy. This isn't right. Why are there bones hidden? You know, after you find the first one, why are there bones hidden? There's something wrong here. The fact that it says bring back my bones, there's something wrong. If I want to continue doing this job and making the best money, I need to get rid of this spirit before it harms me. And that gives you an excuse to start looking for the bones. The fact that either way it ends bad for you is just because you're doing something horrific and continually digging up the dead. That's just gross, dude. So at the end of the day, you get your just comeuppance either way. But my point is, it doesn't explain why you would start looking for the bones. You're just somebody after money. You're probably going to go, yeah, whatever. You know, so I think they need to kind of explain, well, why would you want to just put in, give me back my bones? It doesn't make any sense. So I think, just flushing out the story it doesn't need a lot, just that little bit to explain why you go from digging up for money to then thinking, if I get the bones and get rid of this thing, I can then continue to dig up everybody else in peace and make some money, cha-ching. You know, it doesn't have to be from a holier than thou, I want to save the world point of view. It can purely be from greed. I can't do this if this thing's hunting me. I need to get rid of it. And then I can dig up what I want. You know, you can do it from a pure greed perspective. It would be interesting to know why the demon's there. Like, why has it got this thing? Is there more? There could be more lore to the game. Like, why? You know, I mean, I know I'm maybe putting too much to a very simple game, but all I'm saying is this is how you could flush it out if they were to do a second one. You know, that's all of those things. So, I mean, how did they end up buried in the graves in the first place? Did he do it? Was this somebody who was possessed that he killed and then he had to hide it? So he stuck pieces of them in with everybody else, and that's, you know, people he buried after that. In closed casket ceremonies or something. Like, how did he get away with it? Could you find some information on that? Maybe you get into his room at some point, but that's always been a locked door and I've never been able to get past it. So if somebody knows if there's more lore to the game, let me know. But I liked it. I thought it was fun. I got all the different endings. Curious to see if they were to make another one. Definitely been fun. I think it definitely is a good little game. Good little game. For what I paid for it, it's a great little game. So, gonna leave this part here, guys. Would love to know your thoughts on the game. What do you think about my thoughts? Like, where would you see the game going? What would you think? What was your bits that you thought kind of annoyed you, things that you kind of liked about it? And, yeah. So, if you haven't already, give this video a like. It does help it get out there, guys. And if you are new to our channel, go and look at some of our other stuff and give us a subscribe if you are not already subscribed for more of our content. And we will see you in the next one. Sleep well, all.